You're watching the brand new Startup Central with me, Nayanthara Rai, in New Delhi, the only show of its kind on Indian television dedicated to startups, entrepreneurs, technology, innovation, disruption, anything that has to do with the new economy. You can stay in touch with us. Write to us on our email, suc@etnow.tv. I'm also on Twitter. You can follow me at Nayanthara Rai. Before the commercial break, we got you a very special interview with Nykaa, the boss lady at Nykaa, Advaita Nair, who will be back incidentally tomorrow, same time. We've got a very special masterclass with Advaita Nair. That's coming up for you tomorrow, same time. But we'll move on for now and put the spotlight on Deskera, a cloud-based business software provider that helps SMEs run their business. This company, founded in 2008, headquartered out of San Jose, California, is backed by marquee investors SoftBank, Navia Corporation, Cisco, Jungle Ventures. Today we're putting the spotlight on, or rather we're getting Deskera right in our studio. We don't have them on cloud or anything like that. And joining us is Shashank Dixit, the CEO at Deskera. Thank you, Shashank, for joining us right here on Startup Central. Before I start any further, you've obviously done something right, your company, to get, the likes of SoftBank, Jungle, all of that. So let's just begin by, why don't you first tell our viewers, what is Deskera about? What's your business? How are you actually helping other businesses unlock their true value by using Deskera?
Deskera helps SMEs put their businesses online on cloud. And by putting their business on cloud, they can manage their business more efficiently from multiple offices, multiple locations. And it also helps them scale. If they have inventory, if they have to pay GST, any statutory compliance, that all can be done on the cloud, and they can run their business smoothly from just a phone. They don't have to buy expensive hardware, they don't have to buy expensive software, and they don't have to buy any expensive consulting. So they get the whole system completely on cloud, on their phone, that can be run from anywhere.
A large portion of your client base are actually SMEs. Now, SMEs are, of course, having their own problems right here in the country. So do you see them going in for new technology? If yes, how are companies like yours helping SMEs grow? And how do you manage it? When I would imagine the SMEs requirements would be far more different and not as much as, let's say, a blue chip company.
SMEs form the foundation of our economy. 99% of our jobs are with SMEs. 95% of our GDP is with SMEs. And if you look at economies like China, where China has really excelled, is their SMEs have adopted technology faster and adopted technology more deeper than anywhere else. And we need to do the same. Our SMEs are adopting technology at a slower rate, and for some reason they see technology as not an enabler but a challenge. Where we come in is to help SMEs adopt technology and enable the SMEs to scale with technology.
Okay, so that's how the SME part of the business, which forms the lion's share of your business, works out. But don't you face hurdles like, let's say, affordability, accessibility when catering to this SME sector?
I think our platform is extremely affordable. In fact, for a few users, it's basically free to use. SMEs have other challenges beyond just the cost of the platform. Their biggest challenge is training their employees, and that's where we help them train their employees, train their staff on the platform. We have partners that work with our SMEs to train and use the platform more efficiently. But more importantly, I think there is also a mindset change that we are introducing. SMEs see technology today as some sort of a challenge, and we want SMEs to use technology as an enabler. And that's where we are working extra hard to work with our partners and channels to make sure SMEs see technology as a platform to leap further.
Shashank, if you could also tell me, how is the competition in the cloud-based services business? Throw some color on it. What are the kind of trends that are playing out in this space at the moment?
I mean, we welcome competition. Competition is always healthy, so that our market gets more educated. We see competition in various sectors. Again, in various types of applications. We are a full service integrated provider of applications, right from HR to ERP to CRM, and we see competition obviously in the verticals that we are in. But we don't see competition overall. I mean, there's no competition for us in terms of a full platform approach that we take.
Competition. So tell us, how is it that Deskera competes with or deals with the likes of, let's say, giants, and these are global giants, Google, Amazon. How do you differentiate yourself from them? How do you survive in the space as them, even if it's in the cloud?
I think Amazon is a great partner to us. Amazon provides a great infrastructure where SMEs can use their infra to build their own platform services on top of it. I mean, we are one of the platforms that use Amazon to scale our services, and they are an infrastructure player. We are an application player, so we definitely see Amazon as a partner more than competition. And same goes for Google. We work with Google across Southeast Asia. We work with Google across, of course, India as well, and we see them as a great partner to us.
So how Deskera is surviving, more than thriving, in fact, I should say, despite the global giants. I want to talk to you about your partnerships, like with peer-to-peer financing platform, funding societies. How is that panning out?
I think the end goal is to help SMEs get access to more opportunities, and one of those opportunities is in terms of getting access to capital. And by sharing information with our partners, we get them more access to funding, we get more access to debt capital. And one of this is this partnership where by partnering with us, our SMEs get more access to such opportunities.
I was going through, the website for Deskera, and I see that your target is to have 1 billion people in the cloud. Now, where have you reached when we look at that target of 1 billion? I'm assuming that includes the companies and the SMEs and all of that. Where have you reached?
So our goal is to get 1 billion people on cloud, and that includes SMEs, that includes users, and we've just started our journey, and this is a long journey. I've been doing this for several years. Again, this is the goal where we see India, Southeast Asia as part of a user base, as part of our SMEs across Southeast Asia as part of a platform. We've just started the journey, and it's a long journey, and we hope to get this journey. We hope to enjoy this journey.
Shashank, I'm going to ask you a question which comes up very often, and I'm sure anybody who will grill you on this before even dreaming of signing on the dotted line. How safe is their data? How do you protect their data? How do you ensure and guarantee them that there are never going to be any breaches?
We work with partners to make sure our data is extremely secure. We work with partners in India. We work with partners in Southeast Asia. One of the partners, as I said, is Google, even Amazon, and we make sure that the data is extremely secure.
Okay, so that's Deskera saying its data is indeed very, very safe. You're headquartered you live in Singapore. Now, Deskera recently raised about, $100 million in the last 6 months. It reports that it be believed you're on the verge of becoming a unicorn this year. Are you on track to enter that coveted club? Are you going to go in for another fundraise? What's on the anvil?
Being a unicorn is just a label, and that's a label that gives you an identity in the mind of people that look at news more seriously. But to us, it's just a label. What this gets us is access to more capital, gets us access to more opportunities, and we're going to use those opportunities to grow the company.
I have to say, how modest is that? Thumbs up to that. That's Deskera sounding very modest, saying it's only a label. Being a unicorn is only a label. There are many out there who are watching you dying to get that label. But Shashank, thanks so much for joining us here on ET Now. Pleasure chatting with you. Look forward to many more interviews with you. And incidentally, open invitation. As soon as you do get that label of a unicorn, you got to be back right here on the show.